Bushmaster Feeding Night at Venomcentral coming up. Hey Venom Squad, Willie at Venomcentral. If you're new to the channel, hit the logo, subscribe, jump on board with us. You don't want to miss this stuff. It's really cool. Tonight we're feeding the Bushmasters. This is a nighttime gig. They tell you when they want to be fed. I'm going to explain that to you later on in the video. But anyways, we've jerry-rigged up our GoPro on my feeding tongs here so we can get some head-on strike scenes for y'all, something a little exciting. But the problem is this thing gets warm. And I feed with these little tongs and an 8-foot Bushmaster and these little tongs. This is a little too hot for my hand, a little too close. So we're only going to shoot maybe 4 or 5 with the GoPro, because then it starts warming up and it gets too dangerous. But anyways, we're going to see how this turns out. Hopefully it works out good and we get some really cool footage for you guys. But we're going to give it a run and try it. This is just a normal activity here that happens every 2 to 3 weeks, and we're feeding all the Bushmasters. And you kind of work on their schedule. So this is a nighttime thing. You notice all the Bushmasters they're all laying out. Everybody's laying out, waiting for a feed. And working with Lachesis and working with a big number of them the way that I do, I mean, we've got like 30 of them. We've got a big breeding colony. You gotta work on their schedule, because you can't just feed these snakes when you feel like it, or you can't just like go in the middle of the day and feed them. It doesn't work that way. You can't wake them up out of a sound sleep in a hide box, and you kind of wait till they're telling you that they want to feed. Bushmasters will let you know when they're ready to eat. They'll come out at night and curl up and find their position. We call it the hunt position. So that's where everybody's at tonight. So this is the opportunity to feed them. We'll see what we can get on film. This room isn't really good for filming. It's kind of echoey. The lighting is bad. So we're going to see what we can work with it. We'll see what we can get out of it, y'all. But anyways, don't run off, because you're going to see the ferocity of some big Bushmasters in feed mode. Lachesis stenophrys, and this is the main species that we work with. We do have other species of Bushmaster, but this is the breeding colony that we're working with. The stenophrys are a little more difficult to breed than the other ones, so that's what we're concentrating on. And you can see everybody's out in hunt position tonight. Even the great big ones. Well, at least that big one is. And we've got a bunch of them. We've got them everywhere, actually. This is the big 8-foot enclosures, and there's pairs in there, and a couple more down there. Now, mind you, this room is really cool right now. It's like it's 73 degrees. And the humidity is high. It's like 80% humidity in here. So this is the perfect opportunity to feed Bushmasters. And you got to do it when they tell you. They let you know when they're ready to feed. Bushmasters cue you. They cue you up. They let you know when they're ready. You can't force them into anything. If you wake them up in the middle of the day and you try to feed them, you're going to spook them and they're not going to eat. You got to do it when they're ready. So we're going to get with feeding some snakes. The problem is with feeding these things, they're so damn aggressive, especially at night. They're in feed mode, is opening the damn cages. You got to do it with a hook. You got to be a safe distance away, because if he picks up a heat signature on me, I'm going to become the unlucky one tonight. But so what I do is I just kind of burp these open a little bit. I stand back and open it with my hook, and he's already getting ready to fly out of here. We've got a rat ready for him. filming this with the GoPro too, so we can try to get some good strike scenes in here. And here he comes. There you go. That's a good boy. I know this seems a little reckless, me grabbing its tail and shaking it, but I've been doing this for 20 years. I know exactly what I'm doing. Once that thing's got a rat in his mouth, he's not turning it loose. Okay, we're gonna pop down and feed another one. Let me get that open and get the hell back out of the way. Bushmasters feed at night, and this is their feed mode time. So we're gonna open this up nice and easy. And I've actually got my little GoPro hooked on my tongs. So we're gonna try to get some good footage so we can get this from another angle. So let's just see if we can get this guy to thermal bob his way out here. Here he comes. He's picking up a heat signature. Atta good boy. Notice them eye shields. Come right up and cover that eye. Bushmasters is one of the few snakes that has that. They got a large scale when they clamp down on a prey item. It kind of folds up and covers up their eyeball, and it protects their eyeball from a rodent, from scratching or biting. You know, it's a pretty neat little mechanism. But we're gonna work this guy just a little bit. And we're going to push him back in his cage. Now, I shake him around. I want him to dose that thing. I help him with the whole digestion process. We're going to push him right back in there. There you go, buddy. And we're going to close this little boy up. Now, these are sub-adults. So they're eating a small rat. And when we move over to the big ones, they're going to be taking a little bit of a bigger rat, like up to a medium rat. Okay, this one, this is a little female. This is, believe it or not, this is only a 2-year-old snake. I'm going to stand way back because she's in a position to shoot right out of there on me. But here she comes. See, she's picking up a heat signature just off the damn camera alone. And that was the hook falling over. That was our ghost. Alright. Wow. Alright, girl, you missed it. Now that was a defensive... Oh, there you go. Good job, girl. Now notice, that was a defensive strike, but as soon as she realized that that was a rat, she turned that into a predatory strike. Because if it was still a defensive strike, she would have bit it and released it, and she's actually hanging on to it. And notice that tail rattling. She knows I'm here, she's pissed off, but she's not going to turn loose of that rat. But I'm not going to take that opportunity to reach over there and shake that rat by the tail this time, because I know how to read this snake. And this one, you don't do that with. Okay, we're going to slip over here and get this big girl to... Oh, that's a good girl. Oh, she is clamped down tight on that thing. That's a good girl. This is a extremely large female. This is a big Bushmaster. Now I've got another one just about 3 feet away with his head poking out of a hide box, so I'm going to have to push her back in there and get a rat in his mouth before he starts flying out of here on me. Hey y'all, hope you enjoyed this. Just a quick one tonight. This is our normal every 2 to 3 week routine with the Bushmasters. We just thought we'd film it and try to get some good footage for y'all. But I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the logo, and give us a thumbs up. This is Willie checking out. Later.